Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Faudjia Besse. My nickname is Puja or Jihan. I am uh, 19 years old. I'm from Bitung. I live at Perumahan Malendeng Residence Blok Q nomor 20. Okay.
Hi people everyone, introduce myself. My name is Pricilia F and Pakaya. My nickname is Pricilia. I'm from Manado and I live at Jalan Marta Dinata 3 dan dengan luar lingkungan 2 Okay.
Okay. The next, men are by nature leaders. Women may be leaders, but it's not a woman's right. The woman is a wife to her husband, a mother to her children. Women are supposed to do homework. Women have the right to be leaders, but that's only natural because men are better leaders. Okay, next. There were still paradigms that men were more reliable as a king woman. Number one, man was more decisive in her decision making. Number two, here is a better man than a woman. 3. Men are more goal oriented the woman than woman. 4 men are more capable of competing than women. Okay. Male leaders work with entertainment performance, but without interruption compared with female leaders working with steady performance, but take regular breaks. Okay. Yes, there is a comparative table that stands between two books. The first book explains leadership and management methods. In a man writing by the well-known writer Harry Menchak dengan judul apa namanya, The Natural of Managerial Work Character. Okay. The next, leadership is your brooding and relaxing self-sparing. In all likelihood, we in class, academies, practitioners or leaders who have developed theories about immortality. Okay, sometimes practice in leadership rank us swelling with management. By the Siaba, the theories of leadership come to be called here thought and become according to to the first to the development of management. Okay, the next the theories that are going to be uh, in this chapter. The red string are what is right mutual relationship between a leader and his subordinates. How interactions occur in relation to that or business in context of organization or no. Where relationship and interactions. Yes. Why relationship and interaction? As we know, a very human being is an equipping that differs from one another. Species being that has different kids of character will certainly generate the internal dynamics of how a god can be it's habit of how an can be kind at the heart um, of this chapter is how we can best chapters theory and how close we can be the real work are turned on none for test theories the most effective or the most effective. Yes, of course, every theory has its own point of view, and it will be effective if we consecutive solve with a right. Oh my God, chicken. Okay, next. As uh, as as described in Anisa ayat 4 titik 34 the the males were leaders of the women because God had overestimated some of them males over the other woman and because the males had interpreted some of their professions. Therefore, it was the woman's child who was obedient to God, to God, to God again to look after herself in her husband's absence because God had cared for them. The woman you're worried about are nurse, so cancel them and them entire beds and patch them. Then if they observes you, you must not find a way to trouble him. Trially good is must hike once again. Anissa 4 34. Okay, their leadership's solutions and abilities, and no particular field is reserved reserve, reserved for one gender or the other. What it takes to develop a great leader, whether male or female. It's their own willingness to develop, given the opportunity to grow through challenges, work achievements, and support by fellow women, and cooking for senior leaders. Okay, and and I'm sorry if there is additional sounds. Uh, okay, sekian, and that is, and thank you so much. Bye bye.
Women are better leaders than men. An example of a woman leader is Miss Megawati Soekarno-Putri, who was the fifth President of the Republic of Indonesia. There is nothing wrong if women become leaders. Female leaders are generally considered to be more friendly, empathetic, and better communicators. Example of friendly women, namely caring for others. Examples of empathic women who like to help others and often give in. Examples of women who are communicators, are able to be good listeners and speak clearly. In essence, every woman is a leader and performs leadership in their respective environment, both in the family environment, work environment, and in society. Women are not all weak. They are like a strong building and a strong structured foundation. Women in their leadership are able to achieve more successful or brilliant achievement and carrying out their work. Female leaders who have high empathy and understand better when their employees have to go home for family reasons. It is true that women generally only have a place in the kitchen. But if in a family there is only one woman, there is no man, automatically, like it or not. Woman must be the leader in the family. Woman leader can prioritize problems and manage situations at work with the same dedication as at home. That woman may accept positions as leaders or take control of power according to their respective specialists. A good leader is a leader who has the ability of personality and official mastery in the field of leadership. Men and women have equal opportunities to become leaders. It's just that the involvement of a woman in the public sphere to become a leader, for example, must first pay attention to and carry out the obligation imposed on her. For example, regulating household affairs, because after all, women are burdened with the obligation to look after their husbands' assets, which also include household affairs. Pay attention to children's education. A good female leader must be wiser and not easily bored when carrying out her leadership. Another them is to be more professional. Actually, even men can't always do this well. However, the sensitivity and feelings of women are rather dominant, so they must be controlled to be able to lead a company, organization, or group. A woman leader must be able to filter every word about herself and not take it too much to heart, so that leadership can still run well without significant interference. That's our debate. Thank you and see you.